Apple just dropped the iPhone 16e, but what does the E even stand for? Excellence or evolution? Not at all. It's more like easy money because let's be real. Why does this even need to exist in the first place? Let's talk about the iPhone 16e and why Apple think you will buy it anyway. So let's break it down. The iPhone 16e exists, but the million-dollar question is why? Apple says to make the iPhone more accessible, but if that's the case, then tell me what exactly is it offering that justifies the price tag? Because while Apple is out there removing features left and right, let's look at what's happening elsewhere in the industry. Xiaomi just dropped the 15 Ultra, and guess what? It somehow had room for a 200 megapixel telephoto. Yeah, 200 megapixel. Not a main sensor, a zoom lens. They are pushing mobile photography to insane levels, providing that there's still room for real innovation in smartphones. Let's not even talk about flagship pricing because over on the other end, Copy and his team are cooking up the next nothing phone, and despite not being a flagship, it's still bringing something fresh to the table. Whether it's the design, the software experience, or just how different it feels compared to usual slab of glass, there is value there. But what about the iPhone 16e? What's the selling point? Because removing the dynamic island, cinematic video, sensor shift image stabilization, and even 5G doesn't make this a more accessible phone. It just makes it a worse one. And if the goal is truly to reach more people, there is absolutely no way this phone should cost more than $400. Apple can't sit there and tell us they want to expand their market while slapping on an unjustifiable price tag. At that point, it's not about making iPhones affordable. It's just another way to milk the brand loyalty. So what's the real reason for the iPhone 16e? Because right now, it looks less like an entry-level iPhone and more like a corporate strategy disguised as a product. So you tell me, does this phone deserve to exist? Or is Apple just seeing how far they can push the limits of what people will buy? At the end of the day, nothing I've said here is personal. This isn't about hating Apple or attacking anyone who buys their product. It's about something bigger. The simple fact that you work hard for your money. When you spend it on a product, you deserve something that truly respects that effort. Because let's be real, Apple didn't build this empire on its own. You helped them. Every upgrade, every pre-order, every time you stood by them, you played a part in making them the trillion-dollar giant they are today. And yet, instead of giving back with real value, they are testing how much they can take away while still charging a premium. And that's what I can't ignore. Meanwhile, companies like Xiaomi are pushing boundaries with next-gen cameras, and brands like Nothing are offering unique experiences at competitive prices. They are at least trying to give people something worth getting excited about. So why does Apple think they don't have to? And that's the real question. If we just accept it without asking why, then we are telling them it's okay to take us for granted. So what do you think? Is the iPhone 16e a fair deal or just another cash grab banking on loyalty? Let's talk about it in the comments. And hey, if you're spending your hard-earned money, make sure it's on something that truly deserves it.